Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Good evening, you're watching Oman News from the Sultanate of Oman Television. First, the headlines. The Omani Investment Fund is entrusted to establish and operate the Omani Pisciculture Development Company. The Public Authority for Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises Development determines the 60 days as legal period to pay financial sums for SMEs. The main committee of the project of Agile College for Handicraft Sciences and Traditional Occupations approves a proposal of the college organizational structure. And the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries Wealth completes a series of meetings on the preparation of Agricultural Development Strategy 2040. Thank you for joining us. Those were the headlines, and now the news in details. Presented to you tonight by Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rubai. The details. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has sent a cabal of greetings to His Excellency President Juan Carlos Varela of Panama on his election as the new President of the Republic. A memorandum of understanding was signed today between the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries Wealth and the Omani Investments Fund to entrust the fund to establish and cooperate or operate the Omani Pisciculture Development Company. The company will invest in pisciculture projects that will lead to the development of this sector in the Sultanate. His Excellency Dr. Fuad bin Jafar Al-Sajwani, Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries Wealth, said that the company will invest 30 million Omani Riyals in pisciculture projects, adding that the Sultanate offers many facilities and support programs for investors to encourage the establishment of big projects in the sector. An official sources at the Public Authority for Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises Development confirmed that the authority had discussed with the Central Bank and the Ministry of Finance procedures for speeding up financial sums for SMEs. It mentioned that it had been agreed to pay the sums in period of 60 days from receiving documents that proving completion of the implemented project. The authority created e-form to facilitate implementation of this decision and to receive payment requests for financial sums. Public Authority for Small and Medium Enterprises announced that it will not look into demand for late payment before the stated period. The main committee of the project of Agile College for Handicraft Sciences and Traditional Occupations approved a proposal of the college organizational structure and submitted it to the Education Council. The committee, during its meeting today, also received or reviewed implementation work plans for subcommittees' works until the end of the year and discussed the college identity, its logo, proposal, external visits plan, and setting up of an office for the project. The meeting was presided over by Her Excellency Sheikha Aisha bint Khalfana Al-Siyabiya, Chairperson of Public Authority for Craft Industries and Chairperson of the main committee for the project. The Embassy of the Sultanate celebrated in the Qatari capital Doha the honoring of male and female students, Omani students at the Qatar University and at the College of Hamad bin Khalifa University. The honored were graduates of the year 2014 and a number of excellent students. The event was attended by a number of Their Excellencies, heads of diplomatic missions of the Gulf Cooperation Council countries, GCC cultural attaches, a number of administrative and academic cadres at Qatar University and parents of the students. The function contained numerous artistic items put up by the female and male students. It was presided over by His Excellency Mohammed bin Nasser Al Luhaibi, Sultanate's accredited ambassador to the state of Qatar. You're watching the Sultanate of Oman television, and still to come in our news bulletin. Oman Air wins 2 prizes for the best airline company in the Middle East for business and economy class. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. A delegation from the Higher Center for Defense Studies of Italy, chaired by Vice Marshal Rinaldo Ferri, visited a number of military installations in the Sultanate, or institutions in the Sultanate. The Italian delegation also visited National Defense College and listened to a briefing on the college, its facilities and modern equipment that contribute in achieving the college message and its vision in preparing national commanding cadres. They were received by Major General Salim bin Musallam Qatan, commander of the National Defense College. They were accompanied by Her Excellency, the Ambassador of Italy accredited to the Sultanate. The head of the visiting Italian delegation presented a briefing on the Higher Center for Defense Studies of Italy, its teaching and curricula that specialized in defense studies. The delegation from the Higher Center for Defense Studies of Italy also visited Command and Staff College at Beit el-Falaj camp and listened to a briefing on the college general curricula in qualifying and training its contents of halls, classrooms and library, as well as modern information technology the college is equipped with. The Italian delegation also visited Sultan's Armed Forces Museum and took up a tour that covered numerous pavilions where the guests acquainted with manuscripts and historical miniatures that defined diverse architectural arts at Beit al-Falaj Fort. They had a briefing on the development of the Sultan's Armed Forces during the glorious reign of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces. As part of a series of meetings on the preparation of Agricultural Development Strategy 2040 organized by the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries Wealth in various governorates of the Sultanate, a seminar was held in the Wilaya of Nizwa. It brought together planners, experts and farmers to formulate mechanisms for the development of agricultural sector in the Sultanate and discuss obstacles and challenges facing the sector. The seminar was presided over by His Excellency Sheikh Dr. Khalifa bin Hamad Saadi, Governor of Dakhiliya. Two discussion panels about public relations practices were held at Nizwa College of Applied Sciences today. More details in the following report by Sultan bin Saif As-Sarai.
The public relations students at Nizwa College of Applied Sciences organized the first tea party for public relations practitioners under the auspices of His Highness Sayyid Faris bin Fatih Al Said. It is the main event of the third public relations campaign under the theme Public Relations, Think Modern, Act Real, that highlights the practices of public relations in the Sultanate. The main goal of this campaign is correcting the misconceptions about public relations practices.
Glad to be around the students of Nizwa College of Applied Science, and we did enjoy and gave us a clear view of the public relationship today, and I wish all the best to all the students and their career.
The tea party included two discussion panels with the participation of different public relations practitioners representing various organizations and companies. Each session included discussions about public relations practices and was chaired by a notable media figure.
I believe on our PR students, and I believe that through the tea party and through the other modern practices that they are going to introduce to the market of Oman, inshallah, they are going to introduce the change to the reality of public relations in this country.
At the end of the event, the chief guest presented prizes to the participants and sponsors. The public relations students at Nizwa College of Applied Sciences are organizing such events annually as a graduation project in order to apply what they have learned in their academic studies. Sultan As-Sarai, College of Applied Sciences, Nizwa.
A ceremony was held to honor the excelled students of 2013-2014 in Obar Theatre in the Director General of Heritage and Culture in Salalah under the auspices of Her Excellency Dr. Madiha bint Ahmed Al-Shaybaniya, Minister of Education. The chief guest expressed her thanks for the students, their parents and school staff for what have been achieved. She said that the educational activities held in various governorates aim to enhance social partnership aspects among the Ministry of Education, private sector and students' parents, so to develop creativity and excellent skills of students in the Sultanate. At the end, the chief guest presented prizes and certificates for the toppers. The activities of the 9th Quran memorization competition were concluded at the auditorium of the Ministry of Education in Wataya. Some 1,119 male and female students took part in the contents who completed in its various levels. The conclusion ceremony was presided over by His Excellency Hamoud bin Khalfan Al-Harthi and the Secretary of the Ministry of Education for Education and Curricula. The contents came to highlight the role of Holy Quran in the life of students. Oman Air had won 2 prizes for the best airline company in the Middle East for business class and economy class. The Oman Air received these 2 prizes at an international travel prize giving ceremony which was held in the city of Dubai. The winning came to emphasize abundance by the quality among airline companies for a year and reflected the status enjoyed by Oman Air among travel industry. Citizens of all wilayas of the Governorate of Musandam flocked to take part in the activities of urban and rural days amid interaction in various scientific and entertainment contents for both genders, youth and students. They comprise competitions of Holy Quran, calligraphy and speeches, theatre and arts, besides other sections which reached about 46. In pursuit of spreading cultural awareness and highlighting its role in serving social issues, His Excellency Sheikh Saif bin Mhanna Al-Hinai, Wali of Al-Khabura, opened activities of the first awareness gathering which was organized by the municipality of Al-Khabura. The event contained numerous items showing acquaintance, a film on functions of sections of the municipality and performance of municipality support groups at the wilaya. The gathering will cover during the upcoming days numerous activities at public garden in the wilaya and will comprise cultural competitions for members of the public, children, varieties and general competitions among the governorates. Now for the general weather forecast. Clear to partly cloudy skies will prevail over the Sultanate with chances of rain, occasionally thunder showers and accompanied by gusty winds and hails over parts of the Hajar Mountains towards the evening, and it may extend to the coastal areas of Sea of Oman. Winds will be northwesterly light to moderate. Seas along the southeastern coast will be moderate to rough with a maximum wave height of 2 meters, while it will be slight to moderate along the rest of the Sultanate coast with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. You're watching the Sultanate of Oman television, and before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. The Omani Investment Fund is entrusted to establish and operate the Omani Pisciculture Development Company. The Public Authority for Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises Development determined 60 days as legal period to pay financial sums for SMEs. The main committee of the project of Ajial College for Handicraft Sciences and Traditional Occupations approves a proposal of the college organizational structure. And the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries Wealth completes a series of meetings on the preparation of Agricultural Development Strategy 2040. With that, we come to an end of tonight's news bulletin. From me, Abdullah Rubai, together with the entire news team led by Sultan Al-Bahri, we thank you for joining us.